Cassper Nyovest.
What's up with you
Apparently,
now?
Naquedah is using Cassper Nyovest to train just because of Cassper Nyovest complimented or like said something about her to Bruce, and now she's using it to like get public views. President Just Strata, some of you guys know him as Focalistic. And then Pabi Copper. So Pabi Copper also has been doing on her own. You know, she's good. She has even collaborations with like Essence Lip Gloss and stuff. People feel like President Just Strata is overclouding her public image because now they always see her supporting his events most of the time.
And he never really
reciprocate the same type of energy.
They're in a relationship, right?
Yeah. So like people are now asking like, is he trying to slow her down but like not show that I'm slowing you down? But some people are saying, you know what, he actually supports her. We don't see it. People don't take videos, but he's always there. But then I see her on stage hyping him up on the background, like, you know.
How do you feel about that? What's your take on it?
I dated a straight guy, right, back then. So as much as I knew he was straight, I feel like I had to stay because I loved him. Okay, he couldn't take care of himself because I was always the one person who get them clean. It was always a mess, you know, and stuff like that. But then, do you know what he'd do? Every time his friends come around, he'd always say, "That is my brother."
What the fuck?
And I stayed.
Which one is this one now?
I stayed. The same guy, the Paris guy.
Can't you are the brother?
Yeah.
But he's operating his
And you
brother.
let that slide.
I stayed, Chomi.
Hey.
I stayed. I remember one of them coming in the room. So I'm chilling on the bed. Yeah, bro. He's like, "Say," I'm like, "Hi." Yo, he laughed at me. And he's like, "Aibo, why are you saying hi? I'm cheating." I'm like, "Yeah, and
That's disrespectful. What the
I'm
fuck?
gay." Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, Lupa, come here. Can't you, brother wako? Wheel away." Imagine now, he had to also try and fit into the joke because he was trying to protect.
Cover up and
Cover-
everything.
yeah. How I've been telling him he must stop this thing of being girly and stuff.
Nah, I feel like you put up with too much.
He's my
That is
brother.
crazy.
That was like, if I was you, I would have exposed them now. Because it's
it's
one
fine.
thing to be like, okay, my friends are making fun of you. It's another to join the team.
He joined the
and
team. And then the only thing he said after they left was, "I'm so sorry, baby." What if loving them isn't the problem, but staying with them is? This is your one and only Chomi in the building, and would like to welcome you to Chomi Next Door. Before we get into it, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and came back to watch, commented, and clicked the notification bell down below. I'd like to introduce you guys to my guest for today.
Hi guys, this is your one and only Twin the
Orator.
Yeah, you already know what's going on, man. It's your boy, the Flast in your city, Mike the Major Verdict. Yes, sir.
Dumelang. My name is Penyo, your favorite Zona girl, and I'm back on your
All right, so today's topic, I love it very much because it's educational, entertaining, and it's soul-based, right?
Nice.
It's how to know when it's time to walk away in a relationship, even if you still love the person. So, Twin, how do you know it's time to walk away?
How do I know when it's time to walk away? When the person don't respect me. You understand me? Because, you know, when the relationship starts, it's all nice, rosy and stuff. Yeah. But then, once you start to disrespect me, let's say I tell you something as my partner, I'm like, baby, I want you to do this. Now you are doing your own things. Like, you don't respect my words anymore. Right there, I'm going to say, nah, it's time to walk away. Like, because I've been telling you about this thing over and over, but you're not doing what I want you to do as my partner.
Nah, valid.
That's when I walk away.
Over to you, Pelo.
Well, for me, I feel like when you should know when to walk away is when there's consistent unhappiness, emotional drain, and relationship dynamics. Like you guys start clashing. What made you guys feel like, yo, that's hard? I like when you're toxic. Now it's making divide in the relationship. I feel like that's when you know, like, it's just time to walk away. Okay.
For me personally, I feel like when mistakes turn to disrespect, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, a relationship is about understanding each other's bad sides, tolerating each other's mistakes. But the moment that stuff goes too far and turns into disrespect, and you'll know when it's disrespect, you know what I mean? I think that's your cue to leave, no matter how you feel. I'm out of there, no lie.
Minanje, I just feel like, honestly, you give me the go-ahead to walk away. Like, the way you act compared to the way you were acting when we started talking. And then as time goes, now you're being nonchalant, you don't reply to my texts. I'm going to walk away. because which means I'm forcing myself onto you.
Because they think they've hooked you. There's no need
Exactly.
to impress you anymore. You're gonna
Yes.
stay no matter what.
So why should I stay in a relationship like that? I'm gonna walk away, right? But then I have one question for you guys. Ne?
Okay.
Is what if loving them isn't the problem, ne? But staying with them is?
Twin, I think you have experience in this.
Deep.
Loving them is not the problem, but staying with them.
Yeah.
I feel like you should put yourself 1st. You see, because when you don't put yourself first, you're gonna get to that point where you're gonna lose yourself.
That's true.
You understand? And you don't want to be pushed to that extent of losing yourself, your mental health, all of those things, like your well-being. So you fine, sharp, you love them, ne? But you have to let some people go.
Yeah.
You understand? You can't hold on to people for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
True.
That is true.
Personally, I feel like sometimes love is better from a distance, you know what I mean? Just because you love somebody,
Yeah.
sometimes, love them from afar because it gets toxic. If it's not working, it's not working. I might still love you, but if us being together is not working, it's not working. I'd rather love you from a distance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and also when your guys' values no longer align, like you feel like everything they do just like feel disrespectful towards you. Like maybe they found a new religion, you worship a different God, like maybe they are Hindu, Muslim, Christianity, and those things at the beginning you're like, oh wow, I like that you're unique, you worship this, you worship that, you do this, you do that. But then when it's time, like in the long run, when you guys have to be like a solid team, because obviously relationship is about teamwork,
Yeah.
And then your family dynamics and his family dynamics clash. It's like, even if you guys are gonna try and build a family and have kids, should I go to my mom's religion? My dad's
Facts.
at school, they look like they're confused at home, and those things are just not good at all.
So wait, you think it's not possible for two
I feel
people
like
with
it's
two different
possible.
beliefs?
What's gonna make it possible? It's respect and alignment. To saying, babe, you are a Christian, I am a Hindu.
Yeah.
You loved me and you knew me like this while we were dating before we got married. I knew you how we were like this. And before you have kids, try to be like, okay, how should we raise them? Should we teach them, okay, you know what? Since the man is most of the time dominant, let's take your dad's side. Or you feel like, no, I want to stay to myself. Because kids, at the end of the day, are going to mimic who's more dominant in the household. And you're going to feel like, no, these kids are looking after you. Why don't you respect me? Why don't you try to teach them about my religion? And then it just clashes. Family members get involved, public, and then it just becomes chaotic. And it's like, learn to value each other's differences.
Yeah.
Goes back to respect. Now I feel that.
Exactly.
With me, guys, okay, I'm a storyteller. I love telling stories. Right?
Okay,
So, I used to be in a relationship whereas I stayed with someone. Well, I couldn't stay with someone I love, but I loved the person so much. As much as I said in the previous episode that I dated a straight guy, right, back then. So as much as I knew he was straight, I feel like I had to stay because I loved him. Okay, he couldn't take care of himself because I was always the one person who get them clean. It was always a mess, and stuff like that. But then, do you know what he'd do? Every time his friends come around, he'd always say, "That is my brother."
What the fuck?
And I stayed.
Which one is this one now?
I stayed. The same guy, the Polish
Can't
guy.
you are the brother?
Yeah.
But he's operating his
And
brother.
he let that slide.
I stayed, Chomi.
Hey.
I stayed.
Because of
I
love.
feel like it's a thing of also you're already emotionally attached.
Yeah.
You were not ready to let go because
Yeah.
you're used to being with this person every day.
Exactly.
And
And-
now,
I remember one of them coming in the room. So I'm chilling on the bed. Yeah, bro. He's like, say, I'm like, hi. Yo, he laughed at me. And he's like, hi, bro. Why are you saying hi? I'm cheating. I'm like, yeah, and
that's disrespectful. What the
I'm
fuck?
gay. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Lupa, come here. Can't you, brother wako? Way. Imagine now, he had to also try and fit into the joke because he was trying to protect.
Cover up and
Cover-
everything.
Yeah. How tell him, Loba? I've been telling him he must stop this thing of being girly and stuff.
Nah, I feel like you put up with too much.
He's my
That is
brother.
crazy.
That was like, if I was you, I would have exposed them now. Because
And
it's
it's
one
fine.
thing to be like, okay, my friends are making fun of you. It's
Yep.
another to come
Yep.
join the team.
He joined the
and
team. And then the only thing he said after they left was, I'm so sorry, baby.
What?
So sorry, Stan Sam. I'm like, okay, babe.
Nah, he
No
gaslighted
problem.
you so much, ne?
And when I used to stay, because in my head, ne, if his homeboys come over ne, and he's like, no, this person is my brother. Ne.
Yeah.
When now you have to add like a gender now
That's
to
true.
Yeah.
to
Fit
show like
in.
to fit in the line. You
To
see?
also respect his reputation, cover
yeah.
up.
No, that's
Hence why I
crazy.
feel like he taught me a lot of things in relationships. Like he
Yo.
taught me how to stand up for myself,
And
who to go for.
self-respect.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because-
so Chomi, you always mention that this guy is straight because
That's what I was about to
I don't
ask.
understand why isn't straight when he was operating your
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
I was in a
that means he's
relationship with the DL
But
guy.
no.
That means he's a bisexual, was.
He said he was
Or
straight.
he's in denial.
He's
Yeah,
DL.
nah, he's on the down low. It's the thing, he's acting straight to preserve his reputation at home with his friends because
Yeah.
they wouldn't be accepting of that.
Yeah.
But for him personally, he is gay.
Yeah.
There are gents that I say, you know what, I'm bisexual, and they
Yeah.
are public about it. And there are gents that are gay, and there are gents that are gay but act straight. For him, it's not that he's bi, he's gay, but he's using that image of like, at home, my uncles are gonna be like, gay.
He's a closet.
And you
poo.
know how uncles are.
He is.
Do you think the closet is glass or it's just wood? No one at home or at his house knows and everything. Shit.
Hey!
That's deep.
Damn.
Which one is that one now?
Nah. He has to
It's a
say
thick
name.
wall.
Name drops a name.
Jimmy, I see
Whoever
that.
watches both episodes, you can combine the name from there and surname
And
from
surname,
here.
okay.
And comment down below.
The
That
name,
was cancelled
I
as
already
a
said the name in the first
Yeah,
episode, right?
yeah.
It's Kwebile.
Hey!
That's his surname.
Guys,
Grabs.
we are checking IDs
Grabs,
now.
change
We
your
wanna
ways,
check
change
IDs.
your
Thank
ways.
you. So yeah,
swear.
that's just how it was. But I just feel like at the same time, I was also being delulu.
Of course.
You know,
Love
'cause
does that.
I had this movie playing in my head. Which, he loves me. He's gonna protect me at all
Which
times.
movie was that?
He
Cinderella?
No, when he doesn't give enough attention that you yes, he get the attention, but it's not
Yeah.
like if they break up, he won't receive that attention he's always been getting. And he got used to the routine of like every day, this is how my day goes, day goes. So it's like if I let go of this person, what am I gonna do Saturday morning? On Friday, like how's my day gonna look like? So it's like, you know what, let me stick to what I know because of at least I know what to expect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is so true.
No, that's crazy, Chomi.
And
Like,
it's like, whenever he's doing that, denying you in front of his friends and disrespecting you, what made you come back? Like, I get the whole
Yeah,
love
what-
How
aspect,
long
but
did
what
it
were you
last?
telling yourself?
Guys, I've been in a relationship for 7 months. Right? I don't like talking about this guy, but okay, I have to. We've been in a relationship for 7 months. I
it's
used
the
to
same
work at
guy. It's
McDonald's.
the same guy that deny you, saying you are his brother.
Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the
Oh,
one I'm talking
7
about.
months.
Yeah, like my previous relationship. That's the one I'm talking about right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, we've been dating for like 7 months, and
Perfection.
the first 2 months, perfection. Honeymoon phase, hormonati, everything. Yeah, well. And then until he broke it out to me, we say, okay, I'm not gay. Yeah, well, I do things with gay people.
No.
Yeah, well. So I'm like, oh, I'm not the first. He's like, no, you're the first. I want to see through you if I'm gonna be comfortable. So
Hey.
now
So
I
you
gave
had
him
the
the platform.
experiment.
Yeah, and I gave him the
yeah.
platform to experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. So I feel like, man, the only thing that really made me stay was because I felt like I needed to have somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, I just feel like I needed to have somebody at that time, and with everything that was going on at home, work.
It's like your distraction.
Yeah, 'cause
Home away from home.
Yeah, I don't really have friends also, so he was like my only friend.
That
Yeah,
makes
you were at
sense.
your lowest.
It's
at
like
the
at
time.
least I'm getting something, even if it's just 5%. It's still something.
Something, yeah.
That is true. So,
Sure.
Chomizam,
That's crazy.
moving on to the next, the illusion that love is enough. What's this thing that we have a good love is enough? Do you think love is enough?
No. Love is
Why?
not enough.
You won't eat love. You won't shower with love. You won't clothe with love. Transportation won't be love. Love is just there in the bedroom.
Hey!
That's true.
After that, what's gonna happen? Yes, love, like, people have this perception that love is in the bedroom, but I feel like love comes in many forms. Not all love has to be like sexual love or like relationship love. I can show you that I love you as a friend by supporting you to every gig you go to, by supporting you at your school awards, by like supporting you when you like start your brand. You get what I mean? There's different ways of showing love. It doesn't have to have that one certain image. And I feel like in this generation, everybody already has their own definition of like what's love.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
everyone is so nonchalant that even when someone shows you a bit of affection, you think that is love.
Exactly. That is true.
No, that's true, Shim.
So then going back to the point you mentioned earlier, saying there's different forms of love. If there's so many different forms of love and love can cover all of that, don't you think it's enough?
Yes, it's enough. But then if one dominates the most, all you do is just like attention, love, attention, love. Yes, you're showing me attention, love. But why don't you like support me when I'm studying? You don't have to like study with me, but like get me water, get me a coffee,
Yeah.
tea. To help
Text me,
me
ask if I'm okay
focus.
while I'm studying, did I eat? Or,
It doesn't need to be like every day. How are you? Let's watch a movie. Do wrong grown-up stuff. Like, no, don't you want to grow me so that 5 years from here there's progress in our
Yeah,
life?
facts.
We can look and be like, yo, babe, you were there when I needed you.
when I
Like,
needed you.
yo, you really
That is
pushed
true.
through.
No. There was something that you said I disagree with, ne? About the building. What, ne?
Yeah.
Bob the
Me
Builder.
as a guy, I can't build a girl.
I feel like there's a difference between building and
I
supporting.
disagree with you there.
No,
You're
let's
supporting me, you're not building me, you're not paying my school fees. You're just giving me like, oh, I was making myself coffee. Let me make you one coffee too,
Yeah.
That
Oh,
way you're not
yeah.
investing in me.
Yeah,
you're just
that way,
supporting
yeah.
me.
Yeah,
That's
that
what I
way.
meant.
That way, yeah.
Yeah.
But going to the point of paying university school fees, all of those things, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Because
that
why?
you can't.
At the end, ladies stayed up. Once that girl get that degree, she gonna see, nah, this guy is no longer on my level.
Exactly.
Pila, she wants someone who have a degree. When you don't have a degree.
But
And
That's
that
why-
has happened a lot.
Yeah, it have happened a lot. That's why you see many guys will support a girl throughout their education. Chiki, she comes out, she don't want that guy like anymore. So you don't build a lady. You as a
support.
man, you build yourself so that you can pick any lady you want.
Okay, facts. But I agree and I disagree.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
feel
also
like
feel
vice
like
versa.
investing in a woman, look, let's forget the whole forever thing. Let's be realistic. Most situations don't last forever now. But for me personally, I want my girl to be a better person because of me even after we've left. So if I can't pay your school fees, dude, I'm going to do that, you know what I mean? As long as I'm going to see you as that person one
you
day
are
and
true
know
to
that, yo,
yourself.
dude, I had a contribution. I think even the girl will remember that, dog. You know what I mean? Whether we split or not. So
I should remember that being chow by another man.
facts. You have to accept that it happens, boy. It's life. It's gonna happen.
Guys, remember,
Hands are brutal, bro.
we're not here to become Abo Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
here to build anyone.
Don't build
Yeah.
No,
anyone.
if you find it
build
like
Build
that,
yourself firstly.
move with it. Build yourself first before you actually build another person.
And I will always stand on being selfish.
Exactly.
And nigga will always never think twice about picking himself.
That is
So
so
you choosing yourself is the only like advantage you have compared to our grandmothers, great grandmothers, where they had to stay with men because of they couldn't get a house without them. They couldn't get a bank account without them. They couldn't get like even a car because of their brothers or uncles were not approving of such situations. So we are basically the first generation besides our moms to be like, you know what, I can buy myself without a house, without a man, a car without approval from my dad. You know how traditional systems used to be. You can't even get your own house unless you are married. You can't even build your own. Like you were even banned or shamed for being a single mom. And it's not that you choose to be a single mom. Some niggas run away from their own responsibilities. So I feel like be selfish. And nigga will never think twice about choosing you. He's choosing you because it's convenient for him as well. Do you understand?
That is true.
Not that, oh, he loves me. Yes, he loves you. But we have some very selfish people in the society. Unfortunately, that's the truth.
Chomi, do you believe like in being overly selfish in a relationship?
Nah, don't be overly selfish.
Wait, elaborate on that.
Yeah, elaborate.
Now, what do you mean?
I get it, there's like a point where you are selfish. You go to, okay, if I know I'm selfish, then you go to, I choose me, right?
Yeah.
There's a point where you are overly selfish. Like now, you want nothing to do with yourself, even in the relationship. Like, I can't even wear his shoes. Or he can't even wear my shoes.
Nah, that's being
that's
selfish.
toxic.
Like, what if you just want to wear his shoes to like look funny walking around the house? Like, it's not that deep. I feel like people that
That's
are
cute,
too
though.
selfish. You need some like self-reflection or therapy. Because what do you mean you're getting mad? Your hand is wearing a
Because
hoodie.
exactly.
Like,
Then you don't love the hand most. It's
yeah,
cute, dog.
it's
want
giving.
my
I don't like
honesty,
how your
man.
armpits smell.
What if
Yeah.
they don't bath?
That is
My
Then
hoodie
why are you
smelled
with
weird
her? I feel
last
like if
time.
they don't bath, that's the whole point of communication. Be like, babe, don't you wanna shower with me?
Hey!
But how would you take that though?
No, I would take it as a compliment, like, oh, my man wants to see me. But then if you're gonna sit down, like, baby, even if you showered, I noticed there's no like improvement. But as a person, I don't want to leave you because of you. Knowing that it's something that I can change. It's not like you
Yeah.
cheated. It's not like I
Yeah.
cheated.
Yeah,
It's a minor thing that's stopping us. But I know if we can fix it, it will grow even
Yeah.
better and enjoy maybe our bedroom time.
So what do you say? Love is not enough. Love is enough.
Love is enough to a certain extent, and to a certain extent, it's not enough, but not convenient.
Right.
Yo, guys, there was a story time I was going to give about the bathing.
And
So-
we have all time. Show me.
This is mommy, ne?
Yeah.
Is she older or younger than you?
Same
Does she have a
age,
child?
same age and
Ish.
stuff. So this mommy.
Does she have a child?
When it's a mommy,
she doesn't
boy.
have a child. So this mommy, what happened? Ne? Sharp. We done operating the paranoia and stuff like that. Sharp. Time to go bath. Ne? Sharp. I make her water everything. I'm like sharp. I took it to the bathroom, everything. Hey, sharp. I'm like, baby, come, let's go bath now. She's like, no, I wanna bath alone. I'm like, hey, but I've already seen it all.
Yeah.
So what now, Kanti, what do you wanna have for me now? Because it doesn't make sense. Sharp. Fair, we get to the bathroom. The way this girl bathed me is so different. I've never seen this bath in my whole life. You understand me? It's so different, guys. Like I was wondering what's going on here. So what she did was, it's a hand that only watch her face only.
Yeah.
You understand me? She don't care about the other parts like that. So that's what's so shocking. So she put the thing on her face, wash her face. After washing her face, the whole water is dirty. In my head, I'm like, what's gonna happen now? So
The whole body.
Just a face.
just the face.
And you had already touched.
Still
Right?
Shit.
It was crazy, and then after she took the fast slap,
Yeah.
put it in the water, just wipe, and she was like, I'm done. I'm like,
Okay.
Last time I see you.
that was crazy.
There's a Lendi Sheen. It's what we call girls like in the Scotland.
How did you feel
React.
about that relationship? Like, is this something
Nah, there was no relationship. I did after that day was
You're
trying.
done.
Yeah,
done.
boy,
Yeah.
like
Did she
But like,
question you? Like,
she
why
did
you
say
do
to
that?
you though that like
Yeah,
She did say,
she
like,
did
come
say,
on.
don't bat with me.
Yes.
That was crazy.
So did you think of all that time you burps that there were days that she could have went a week without thinking and you were
It's
there?
possible.
boy, you
Was
didn't
it
smell
smell?
anything.
I was about to ask that like
Like, there's some honeys that when you operate them, it
Yeah.
smells. And there's some it doesn't smell.
yeah.
No, it doesn't smell to certain extent. So sharp. It was not that bad. The smell was not that bad. Yeah, it was.
But you were thinking like, how was it not that bad with?
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah.
Chirina, what's your take on a person who doesn't bath?
Chama, I feel like personal hygiene is very important. If you don't love yourself, how are you gonna love me?
Exactly.
If you don't take care of yourself, how are you gonna take care of me? It means if I'm very sick and I don't feel like I need someone to hold me to bath, you're gonna be like, let me just leave. I don't even do it myself. So like, it's fine. She can go a day without bathing. I feel like if my person didn't have personal hygiene, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be selfish. I can't get infections. I can't get sick. I can't afford to be stagnant just to convenient you. So
Right,
personal hygiene is very important. Klapa mahwafa, klapa down there.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be in public, guys. One thing, whether you're in the public transport, you're in the public, people smell like, and they're gonna side eye you, and you think this is bullying. It's not bullying. It's something
because
that you could have
exactly,
fixed.
you could have
And
fixed.
brush the teeth too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please.
So,
Okay, when Malcolm, no, is it
Michael.
Michael,
Yeah.
right? Finding yourself in the same situation as twin,
Yeah.
right? How would you address that? How would you tackle it?
Shit. Dude, like I'm rude sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Especially in that, dude, you washed your face only and the water's dirty. What you mean?
So you're gonna ask the girl,
You're gonna ask the girl.
but what's the makeup?
But,
Sorry
like,
to
look,
break you.
No, there was no makeup.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
shocking.
yeah.
sure.
Oh,
No
There
makeup.
was no makeup at all.
Next.
That's
Oh.
crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I'd be done too, dude. I might not even address it. The moment you leave, I'm not seeing you
What
again.
if
Yeah.
she just at home, they just acknowledged that it's okay and she needed you to say, babe, it's not okay?
What you mean?
Like her parents didn't care whether she bathed or not, or even her siblings. They're like, that's how she is. And she thought like,
don't
I'm
if
sorry,
they love
mama.
me
So I'm
like
not
that
gonna
at
teach you
home-
something you didn't learn at home, dog. Like, especially personal hygiene, dude. Like, I can't teach you that. If you're a grown woman and
Yeah.
it doesn't click to you to actually look
No,
after
for
yourself,
real.
I don't know.
especially as a lady, dude. Like, ladies. Okay, look, everybody should take care of themselves. Everybody should bath and smell good. But ladies, dude, like everybody loves a lady who smells good. A lady must look good, smell good. Maybe that's my opinion.
No,
The
that's
moment
valid.
now-
No,
That's true, though. That
that's
is
valid.
true.
That's valid.
But sometimes I feel like, guys, some people, things like that, zawuthini nabawo, ngizayibeka kanjani? At home, there's some things our family members cannot teach us. I know personal hygiene is number one. That's number one. But some people grow up differently. You know,
Okay.
I might grow up at home. They never really taught me that. You know, now I'm gonna need validation from somebody else, someone else outside, to come and teach me that. And then I get you as my boyfriend, just for example, right? And then I'm expecting you to, okay, fine, please put me in line here and here. So what are you gonna do? You're still gonna leave me, even though you can say, I need you to come and teach me those.
No, it depends. It depends. Let me answer that question. It depends if I see a potential with that person.
Yeah.
You understand me? But if I don't see a potential, I don't need to teach you nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand me? Just like that, and I didn't
Are you
see a
gonna
potential.
badmouth them, or if your homeboy trying to get with her, are you gonna tip him, or you gonna be like, you know what? Let me mind my business out of respect that
No.
we did have something in common.
Bila, if my homeboys want to operate, hope I can know because I passed there.
Let
He's
the
more than
bros
welcome
operate.
to operate. I'm not gonna come and be like, bro, don't operate that mommy because she was my mommy.
Okay.
No,
You sound
I
mad.
don't do that.
Do you think homeboys know when they, like, let's say you have a hand and then you're chilling with your homeboys, do you get like, yeah, why are you looking at my hand like that? Like, it's giving you an operate. Or you feel like your homeboys are solid with you guys?
No, Pila. Ish.
Oh, nah,
okay,
look.
not now, ne, not now.
Yeah,
Because now,
sleepers than you.
Yeah.
because now I don't have homeboys anymore. Ne. But before, ne,
Yeah.
when I had those friend groups, ne, yeah, I wanted to operate their mommies.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, me, my pools are solid. Well, I'd like to think, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, they also got attractive girlfriends, no lie.
You
But,
acknowledge they're
yo,
beautiful, but you
yeah,
respect the boundaries.
Exactly. It's like the same way you know my girl is pretty, you know my girl is hot. Bro.
Yeah, that
but
is
don't
true.
be on some weird shit. No,
I
bro. It's
get
like,
you.
yo,
No,
respect
what
my
if
girl.
your hot girl is my soulmate?
When
That's
So
a
Pila,
problem.
you are stopping me from finding love.
How do you
That's
know
a-
it's your soulmate?
Can't they, like we can't tell our soulmates most.
We can't.
Wait till I'm
Exactly.
done operating and
yeah,
find
have
out,
enough
boy.
respect to let him be like,
Oh,
okay.
wait.
But that's a problem with girls too sometimes.
Hey, bro, just
They say maybe it's a squad of like really fly, good
You
looking.
just said
niggas.
wait until I operate.
Oh, I said,
Till I finish operating.
yeah. And then maybe you can go
So
find
you
out
have a
if that's your
deadline for
soulmate.
her.
Please further elaborate on the operating part. Is it the operation, like the
Oh,
surgery
no,
operation?
I'm not just talking about the sexual operations. Wait till my entire operation is concluded. You know
Like
what I
you
mean?
guys no longer
Yeah,
compatible
yeah.
and stuff.
And it's also crazy, bro. Like, you can't be my boy and go date my ex. If I've been busy with the girl, bro, she's out of bounds. Especially if you're like a close friend. You see, if
Like-
you're just a guy, no. Oh,
Okay.
my boy, because how we going to chill now? Next time, this girl used to sit here with me, bro.
Now she's
Next
right
time
there.
she's
You know everything
yeah,
about
yeah,
her top to
exactly.
bottom, what she likes.
like.
I might end up touching her again, dog. Like,
And she might fall for it.
exactly.
All right. So what are you sacrificing to stay in love?
What am I?
Sacrificing to stay in love.
What am I sacrificing to stay in love? Shit, that's a really
Hey,
good
bro, are you
question.
even
Get that
dating?
nigga-
Are
Yeah,
you
boy.
even
Like,
dating,
boy,
bro?
I
No,
got
I'm
a
gonna
baby
go to
boo I
them, or
love a lot.
You wanna jump?
Yeah. Start by them.
All right.
That's a
Pay
good
attention.
question.
Me, guys, when I love, hey. Like, yes, I have standards, ne, but once I love, I'm locked in. Like, I could be like saying that I have a test on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, ne, and I would literally study while making sure my phone is not on do not disturb. That's to show you that even if I'm like studying, I still
still
have
here for
time
you.
for you. Like,
Yes.
I would sacrifice that, but even when I like, let's say, but I never fail my tests. But even if I pass, and then I don't get an 80, like I get like 60, 50, I'm going to be like, you know what, Penyo, you are wrong. You know, you could have studied more, but then at least you passed. But moving forward, try to like communicate with that person. Okay, can you please give me this? It's enough time and time. So I sacrifice my time management.
Okay.
My time management.
Yeah. Operator.
Ish. Okay, for me, ne, I sacrifice everything. Everything. I sacrifice my time. I sacrifice my financially.
Yeah.
I sacrifice everything because for me, I feel like if I love you, I should give you everything. Yeah. So basically, yeah, I sacrifice everything.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think time is also like a valid sacrifice. You feel me? I also sacrifice my emotion, dog. Like, I'm hot. You feel me? So now when I got you, I leave all of that alone. I'm about you.
You're not
feel me?
nonchalant and shit.
It depends on how you act. For me, I want a girl who's obsessed with me. See, if
Yeah.
you're
But
But
obsessed with
what
me,
if she's reciprocating your energy and you are being nonchalant? So now she's like, okay, let me be like
I'll
that.
never pick it up nonchalant. That's the thing. I'm a fan of love, dude. Like, if I really, really like you to a point where when I date you,
She's
then,
gonna know.
you know, and then you start to get all nonchalant, then that's when I was, it's like, dog.
Are you in a relationship, Michael?
Yeah, I am, big boy.
So
Shout
that's
out
why.
to my baby. Super serious.
Is she obsessed with you?
Too much.
Are you
That's
obsessed
my
with
baby.
her?
I was with her right now. Too much. I think we have attachment issues.
Okay.
I swear.
Show me some. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy. Yeah.
I believe that one thing you can actually sacrifice. Well, you can't sacrifice everything for love, right? For example, let's say I have a family funeral. Someone died at home, and then
Yeah.
at the same time he needs me to be there for him. I have to go with my family.
Actually, guys, I have a question and I
Sure.
need you guys to answer.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you are in a relationship, ne, and your sibling and your partner are graduating the same day, the same time, who are you going to attend and support?
Yeah.
Depending on
Like,
the
yes, so
distance.
your brother or sister's graduating and they're getting their degree, and also your partner's graduating and getting their degree, and it's in different provinces.
Yeah.
Whose thing are you gonna show commitment
I will
to?
support my blood.
Because
Yeah.
they're not married yet.
Yeah, I will support my blood because why? my partner can leave me, but my blood won't leave
We'll
me.
never leave you. That's
Yeah.
true, though.
What about you?
That is
Nah,
true.
I think I support my blood too.
Yeah.
Obvious, Chomi.
Say my brother comes first, my sister comes first.
Yeah.
Like I grew up with them, you know, they were there with me, they saw my hardships, my growth. That person can leave me anytime, dog. They're always gonna be there. And I feel like if I leave and not go to their commitment, it will always be a reminder every year on that day, especially if that partner ends up leaving. Like, you know, you could have been there for me. All I needed was your attendance, nothing more, not money, not anything. Just be there for me.
So you think it would be fair for the guy then to trip
No,
up
he
on it?
also has sisters and brothers that can go and attend for him.
Exactly. That is
yeah.
I'm
true.
not gonna lie, I'm probably the type who would probably trip up. I understand it. I'm
If you
dude,
trip
I
in
wish
out, you
came
trip
to
out.
me.
Yeah, I know you wish,
wish
but
you came
then there's only so much I can take. I can't be at two places at once.
Facts.
So
Chomi's
that's
at
fair.
home now.
And,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, now you wanna say something?
Yeah. I was about to just say sacrifice for someone who's going to sacrifice for you also.
It's true.
Yeah,
true.
if someone can't do that for you, then don't do it for them. Yeah.
And also, guys, just to bring it back to the topic, how to know when to walk away from a relationship is when the relationship start becoming abusive.
Yeah.
You understand? Becoming abusive
or harmful.
or harmful. You understand me? Once you and your partner is abusing each other, hating each other, walk
Yeah.
away. You understand me? We don't
Yeah.
support gender-based violence
Yeah.
on any kind of person, but just seek your own well-being and
Yeah.
health and walk away.
So what's
Nah,
your
I
take
agree
on
with that.
someone who stays in an abusive relationship? Believing that they
I
will-
I
have-
don't understand.
You have
I feel like I have my take on that, ne?
Yeah.
I feel like most people stay in toxic relationships or abusive relationship because of they grew up with that type of system and they think it's normal. Even if you tell someone, hey, don't touch that stove, it's hot. They've touched it their whole life. They think it burns, I'll be fine as long as I'm healing.
Yeah.
It's gonna burn as long as
Yeah.
I'm healing. But then also because of it's convenient for them, it's like, or like it's like beneficial. Like, yo, if I leave him, what am I gonna eat?
Yeah.
Where am I gonna stay? Like, I don't have a job. I don't have
People are
financial
gonna laugh
means
at
to
me
leave.
and stuff like
Exactly. So they're like, let me just put on makeup, cover up. As long as I'm smiling, that's all that matters.
So when you say you like you have been in those kind of relationships.
no. I'm saying I
Or
don't.
she's saying she has an opinion.
I
Oh,
haven't.
okay.
And I feel like also male figures are important, not just having fathers. I feel like what helps me to walk away if I notice those signs is because of I know my dad and uncles don't hate me. So if you dare raise your voice at me, it's you giving me a warning. I
warning,
can do
yes.
worse.
Facts.
So I'm like, what am I gonna go home and say? Oh, they hate me. They're gonna be like, what? Since when did we hate you?
Yeah.
So why do you think it's normal for other guys to hate you?
And to stay.
So that's why I feel like male figures in a woman's life, it's very important to teach them self-respect and when to walk away. Especially in this generation, don't act like we're still in the 1950s where you have no choice but to stay for the sake of your family's reputation, your friends, and what people are gonna say.
That is
do you
true.
wanna die? Most people end up dying in those kind of gender-based
True, yeah,
situations.
no, that's true.
So
And I
I feel
realized
like
there's
walk
actually
away.
girls who I wouldn't say like it, but look for that. They feel like for you to show your dominance as a guy, and I've actually met a girl like that. For you to show your dominance as a guy, and I think it goes back to what you said, it's how you grew up. Maybe your father, his way of discipline was beating you, and maybe your ex also. So now when you meet me and I'm the type of guy who doesn't beat you, you tend to take advantage of that, you feel me?
That is true.
You think I'm too soft. So you do things sometimes that test, you want to take me there, you know what I mean? And for me personally, I'm out. Like, that's a red flag.
So you don't do that at all,
Or
ne?
not, definitely.
Never.
Even you
You've
lay a
never
hand
hit a
on me,
girl,
I'm
ne?
gone
Me
too,
no,
bro. Like,
no, except in the bedroom, yeah.
Hey, what? What? I didn't hear that. What you saying?
Except in the bedroom, yeah.
Yeah,
In the bedroom.
I've never been hate. Yo, get up, blala, papa, kama, lomaka, my brothers, everyone. And you wanna be a man,
Yeah.
then face those men.
Chomi, just know one thing, ne? If he wants to be your father, if he wants to be your father, he must go and look for a mother outside. You are not the mother. Please. Does that make sense? Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, you
so
cooking,
please.
man.
So you're not gonna stay in a relationship where someone's gonna make you a punching bag. Go out and look for someone who can be sweet and soft to you, right? So moving on, well, coming back to the
Yeah, I was
topic,
gonna
I'm
say
so
let's
sorry.
call-
Why do people stay when they can simply walk away?
It's beneficial for them.
Yeah.
It's convenient. It's like, yo, if I break up with this person, they have a car, I always do this, do that, do that. Now I'm gonna go back to using, people are gonna ask me, oh, you don't come in this car anymore. What happened? Now you're using the train, now you're using exactly. So they scared of like what are people gonna say. Rather let me stay in here and suffer in silence than people laugh in my face and suffer both in silence and in public. So it's like, let me just choose one then.
And I also feel like sometimes people stay in hopes that they'll change. You know, for example, I'm in a relationship with an abusive dude. I believe Uguti is going to change in the long run. That's what also leads them to stay.
And I feel like it starts slow. Yes, he beats other people in public. And you're like, nah, he would never hit to me. And then they like, what happens when you guys argue? You're like, he shouts at me. Next time, no, he punched the wall. Next time, it's the fridge. Next time, you are the object. Exactly.
When I'm like, why stay when you can simply walk away?
For me, especially with ladies, maybe I've seen sometimes some girls get a kid with the guy. Maybe she was young, she got a kid with this guy. She's been with this guy for the longest, it's all she knows, you feel me? No matter how toxic things start to get, or no matter how disrespectful the guy starts to be, she can't really leave because she feels like, dude, like, where the fuck am I gonna go?
At least let my child have a stable home because I never had it with something.
And also, I feel like the reason why people stay when they have the opportunity to leave is because, number one, they don't want to be alone. You understand me? We human beings, we are social creatures.
They have a routine they are used to.
Yeah, we don't want to be alone. That's why you see now, someone will get out of a relationship now. Tomorrow they are in another because why? The fear of being alone.
That is so
you see. And also, I feel like the reason why that lady will stay is because she's hoping that this is not the man that I fall in love with.
Yeah.
You understand me? So she's thinking that this guy's gonna change.
He's been good before, he can be good again.
Yeah,
that
he's
is
be good again. And she's forgetting to know that people change and people, you know.
And it's not that people change, they just start showing their true colors. They're pretending to lure you in. Once they capture you and you there and attached in everything and committed to them, they know you're not gonna leave. So it's like, even if I show you, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna have 0 people. They're gonna laugh at you, not me.
No, but also, if the lady is old, let's say in the age of 30 or 35, she's looking at that amount of time she has spent with that guy. You see, like she's like, no, I've wasted many years on this relationship and I'm not just going to allow this make me and this guy go. You see, so I feel like time invested. That's why she's gonna decide to stay there.
I think sometimes also it's initiating a relationship too quick before you guys really actually know each other. I think that whole infatuation phase drives people crazy. You end up initiating or getting into a relationship with someone you don't really know.
And you have this whole fantasy
Exactly.
of
And then later on you realize,
shit, my
and
bad.
you're in too deep, you feel me?
Because what if you're actually in love?
Then you're in love.
Let's write it
until
out. The
wears
problem
off.
is the label. Like, yo, why can't we be boyfriend and girlfriend without that label? Let's actually get to know each other. Do shit boyfriend and girlfriend.
How long do you think talking stages should last?
Should last.
I mean, there is no set time, but...
Okay, when did you ask your girlfriend to be your girlfriend? The one that you were with a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, I actually did that quick.
Exactly, so...
There was no wasting time.
Nah, boy. But I'd known her for like, let's say maybe 2-3 months before that. We weren't close,
That's a whole...
but I knew her.
They were not close.
Okay, fine.
All right. So, guys, I wrote a little something down here. Love is necessary, but it's not the only requirement for a healthy relationship.
It's true.
Right? Can we further elaborate on that, Gangani? Just a little bit.
I feel like we did, but we can't...
We did,
Yeah,
Ask you, what's the other requirement? Because you said love is not the only requirement, right?
But it's not the only requirement for a healthy relationship.
What are the other requirements also?
Money?
Yeah, money. Yeah.
Emotional support.
True.
I'm so sorry, but like love needs money. Everything needs money. Like, how am I gonna get to your place? How are you gonna buy me things? How am I gonna buy you things?
We can't always be eating porridge.
No,
guys.
I'm so really
So
now.
which
Taylor,
one is this
Taylor,
one now?
I'm sorry.
one now?
I'm sorry.
You can eat porridge
Bring it
No, but
every
it
back.
day.
makes sense. It
He
makes
walked
sense.
away. He had enough self-respect to walk away. That's why I'm bringing it
Exactly,
out.
but that's true though. That is so true.
Which one is that one now? Eating the porridge now.
Eating porridge.
Hey, man.
He was thinking
Okay,
someone
bye.
where they
With
eat porridge
butter.
over
Which kind
there.
of butter? Was it drama or those cheap ones?
It was stock.
Yeah, bacon you cook, guys.
Guys, listen, Keraso, I'm thinking. Why didn't Keraso? Don't do this to me. Okay, Mike, please put yourself in my situation.
Yeah.
You go to your girl.
Yeah.
You ask your girl,
Okay.
baby, I'm coming over today, right?
For sure.
The girl's like, okay, babe. You ask her, babe, are you safe? Like, is everything okay? Should I bring you anything? You know, she says, no, babe, everything is okay. Everything is fine. Come over. You get there because you're used to going there, right? You're going to get there, wander around the cupboard, you know, check if everything is clean because I'm normally here, I clean the place, you know? And then you check in the fridge, there's nothing. There's butter. There's milk. Ne? You open the cupboard, there's an onion. Ne? There's no cool beans, no nothing. Ne? And then there's
That's
impuphu,
rough,
flour.
yes.
I mean, maize
Meal,
meal.
yeah.
Fine, cool. You chill. You know, thinking good. Okay, maybe she's gonna order Debonairs or something on the phone quickly. You know, time goes. You hear the pots in the kitchen. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yeah.
Maybe it's pap and Russian, pap and Vienna or something. You know, how it's porridge. Serves you porridge. Fine, that's cool. The first time.
It's breakfast.
And then later on,
Porridge again.
they warm it up. Ne? And then before you sleep,
That's crazy.
the last one.
Nah, like
Porridge.
dog. Put
3 meals
yourself
a
first.
day.
Put yourself
Porridge,
Three
first.
times
porridge.
a day. Pusema pillies.
But here's the thing: you tried helping the person. You tried asking, "Can I bring you anything?" He could have just simply said, "Okay, bring a bucket of KFC for the night, okay?" You know,
And it's not like one box meal is like 50 rand, dog.
I think that also comes back to pride and ego in a relationship.
Yeah.
True, I was about to say.
Yeah, like
Because I might do the same, maybe tell my girl, nah, it's cool, don't do that. But I know as soon as she's on the way, I'd rather hit up my boy or something. But like, I have to make a plan. The porridge is crazy.
Nah, porridge was.
Yeah, the
was
It
porridge
just
was
shows how much
crazy.
they feel about you, honestly.
Facts.
it happens, man, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it happens.
Because
That
I'm
was
sure after
one
you
day.
left, you went to buy quota there.
Yeah.
You know, cook
And
something.
imagine this is the same guy I was talking about. He's the one who used to mania me and stuff like in front of his friends. So
The porridge food.
yeah,
And
the
Devon's
dude.
pizza, the cheapest one is like 30 rand.
30 rands. And I had the money. And you know what I did? I made sure I'm not gonna buy anything because I
Mhm.
actually had the money to order.
I feel like he wanted to abuse you,
Yeah,
like
and I did
financially.
not. I did not. I did
Good,
not.
yeah.
I was like, you know what? We're gonna eat it. It's fine. I don't mind. Go and warm it up again.
Ne?
Sure, boy. As long
I'm
as
sure
it's
they were
something-
surprised.
No. Okay, guys, I want to ask this question. I know it's totally off the topic,
Yeah.
but specifically for you,
Yes, sure.
why is most gays single? You understand? Most gays,
Yeah.
you understand? They are mostly single. Why is it tough for you guys to find love and stuff?
Some people are in the closet.
Number one. Okay. Number two, it's not easy to find love for us because, hey man, that's the reason. Some people are in the closet, you know, and the moment you feel like someone is expressing their feelings towards you, Gandhi, they not. You know, it's just to paint a certain image in their head. Okay, it's just to portray as someone else in community, you know. But okay, fine. This one has always grew up with girls. We know him like this and like that and like that and like that. But come to find out, no, that's not how they are. You know, it's just been someone who's always. I don't even know how to explain
Yeah, I
it
get
at
you.
this
I
point.
grew up with a lot of boys, and
Yeah.
also at home, like most of my aunts and stuff have a lot of male children. So initially, they were always surprised. Oh, she likes Barbie dolls. Oh, she likes even though I always watched soccer and stuff. I never had that image of like, hey, let me fit in. Oh, I like your pants. Let me try it now. Because they always gave me that specific time of like, okay, here's your time. Go watch Barbie dolls.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah. So
But also, doing gays, right? Do you guys approach gents, or you guys wait for gents to approach you guys?
it depends on. Remember, guys, we have like categories as gay people, right? We have tops, we have bottoms, versatiles. You know.
Can you please explain that? I've actually been curious.
Are you guys sure? Like now, you want me to explain that?
Put them on.
Go deeper. Go deeper, Chomi.
Go deep.
All right, guys. Me, Kalangam. I'm gonna start with me. Me, I'm a bottom,
Hey!
right? Which means I receive. You know.
So
I
you
receive
are like the
Chomi's-
feminine one in the bedroom.
You can be bottom and masculine.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is that possible now?
They can
What-
both.
what
Sorry,
does
they can
bottom
both be
actually
bottoms.
mean? Like-
you know, but then they look
Ah.
masculine.
Like bottom
No.
means you receive, ne?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It means during penetration or during intercourse, you just receive. You don't give.
Oh, okay.
And then there's versatile.
Okay.
That's bottom, ne?
Both.
Versatile.
He gives and he gets.
Hey,
Then there's
man.
top. He only gives.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Well,
So
if
you
you
guys
do
do
it-
switching,
It
switching.
Y'all
is.
divide
Yeah,
it
there are
always.
guys like
Because I
that.
always hear people say, nah, I'm top, I'm bottom. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
Top is.
And I don't want to ask because I don't want to feel like I'm invading their
But you can also
privacy.
have feminine tops. You can be as girly as you are, but you're a top. You don't receive. You just give.
Okay.
You see?
How is that possible now?
It's possible, Chomi. It's feminine boys, feminine tops.
What if your Han is feminine in front of us, but in bed she's the one taking control?
She's the one taking control of everything.
Oh.
And doing everything. You're just there as a princess.
So are you okay?
Yeah, but
you don't mind her being dominant there?
No, if I give her the platform to be, yeah.
All right.
But not always. But the one thing I wanted to understand about, so how do those guys do it, like switching? Because I don't understand. Because if I'm pumping another gen, I don't want that gen to pump me.
I get
That doesn't make sense.
They're versatile. Hence why I'm like, we have categories in gay world, right? They're versatile, which means they don't mind getting, they don't mind giving. So you do your thing, you finish, you turn around, I do my thing and finish. They both don't mind doing that.
But
isn't that painful though? Like,
what's painful to him?
because the certain specific area you're using as an equipment.
I knew it was gonna get there. I knew it.
It's used to
That's a good
excel
question.
toxic waste, not receive.
Remember, we
toxic waste.
clean.
And in life science, I learned that that specific spot is used to like hold it in until you are comfortable enough in the toilet seat to release. So now you are not releasing it.
Let me educate you a little bit on that.
Please do.
Just a little bit on that.
do.
Because like I always do my research. Every time I go and with my boyfriend, I always do that. Right? Remember, poo. I'm gonna put like we're talking about poo right now.
Yeah.
Poo does not stay in the anus. It stays in the rectina. Right? It's just a layer above the anus. The anus is like, they say it's 16 centimeters long if I'm not mistaken. Right? So the penis can go all the way up to the door of the rectina where the poo stays, right? If your man is big and is gonna go to there, it's gonna get there and it's gonna disturb what's in there. You understand?
And now that's
So there are consequences
And
of the situation.
that is why you have to clean up as a gay person, because it's anal sex. Make sure you douche, you use lubricant, and you get, I use my gummies, so get your gummies, guys. Guys at home, please, if you're gay, please get your gummies. Or if you're a woman and you want to do anal sex, get yourself gummies.
What's the gummies now?
Just Google them, you're going to get them.
Which one is that one
It's
now?
like a medicine, but
Boy, I don't think it concerns you that what, man.
Hey, man.
no, he just want to
Which one is
educate
that one
himself.
now?
Yeah,
I'm just educating
you know,
myself.
Yeah.
So Pila, you guys finished the lubricants for us now. We don't have no lubricant to use now. Because
there's many lubricants everywhere. Lubricants are everywhere.
Hey!
Chomi. Like, honestly.
Nah.
Can we get back to the topic now?
Yes, let's
Yeah,
get
guys,
back
back to the topic.
All right, guys. Signs it's time to walk away. Like signs, Nje.
Yeah, I
signs.
feel like when there's personal growth and you feel like your partner's not growing with you, you know, every time you have a passion for something, they keep having negative impact or like negative thoughts. They feel like, no, you know, my friend failed, my uncle failed, my mama failed. Now they're like, what makes you think you're gonna do it? And it's like, why are you always being negative? Because I have supportive friends, supportive system. So like that negativity or that's consistent, they don't even change. Even if you're like, okay, maybe tomorrow they woke up on a bad day. Just like, it's like personal growth. There has to reach a point where you're like, you know what, I love you, but I feel like when it's time to let go,
we have to let go. That is true.
And also I think signs it's time to walk away is when they only apologize. You understand me? And they never change.
That's what I said in the previous episode. If you remember.
They never change. They just doing the same thing over and over, and then when you consult them about it, they say, I'm sorry,
right.
and they never change. So I feel like that's when
I'm like,
I think get the hint, bro. Especially maybe with girls. A girl doesn't just get up today and decide, she's leaving you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's gonna show you through certain signs, and sometimes she's trying to show you that, bro, I'm not there anymore. So once you see those signs, stop being in denial, chance. I know it's not easy, but bounce, boy. Like, put yourself first.
and I also feel like it's you feel more. It's when you feel more anxious than you feel more secure. You know, now you start questioning things in the relationship.
Cooking,
like,
am I secured?
am I secured? Or
You feel replaceable.
Exactly. So just pick up on the signs, guys.
And also when you've tried everything, when you've set boundaries, sought out help, and nothing is changing, like, wow, okay, you know what, I've
you're
done
doing
my part.
all the emotional labor.
yeah.
You're doing all the emotional labor. You have to start the conversation. You have to wish him good night. You have to wish him good morning all the time.
It sounds like a one-sided relationship.
And
at
doesn't
this
it get
point.
tiring?
It does.
Like, honestly.
There's more disrespect than
And then the
appreciation.
the painful part is like when you have to go and actually talk to them about it, right? And then they still don't change. They
That's
just
true.
do it over and over again.
Yeah, nah.
Nah,
Get
that's
the
crazy.
hint, bro.
From your child.
When I'm like, have you ever walked away from a relationship? Like,
I used to think I was the master of walking away till I
You
got
fell in
done
love.
dirty. Yeah, no cap. But yeah, I have a lot.
okay.
But sometimes maybe for things I shouldn't have, right? But I've learned that now. But yeah, I've walked away a couple of times.
Okay, guys, and let's just go off a bit.
Okay.
What's trending now?
I have a list, baby. I
Give
have
it
a
to
list.
us. Give it
yeah?
to us.
I want to talk about Mfana Touchline. I want to talk about TXC. I want to talk about Bacardi.
Hey.
I want to talk about President Jastrat and Papi Cooper.
All right.
I want to talk about Christian Rock. I want to talk about Uncle Waffles and the credibility that people are saying she's not giving to the artists and the lyrics people
Oh
and
yeah.
What's
stuff.
going on
even,
with that one
yeah,
now?
the way you
So apparently with Uncle Waffles, allegedly that she doesn't give credit when it's due, like the people that also make the beads and stuff. They just give it to her because she has the platform to like
Make it more
make it-
trending.
yeah.
Stuff,
PC is one person who came out about it actually.
really.
Yeah. He
Tell
was
us
actually
more.
talking about it like, you were on a phone call. Wait, guys. I wish
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You
Yeah,
were on a phone call with me and you were saying what? Like, he was actually taking out files, you know? But we got to, I don't remember where they went, but then they went somewhere, like, out of the country, you know? And he was supposed to sing, like, perform, yabo, to the song, yabo, but ke kanga perform, uye wayidlala engekho,
Yeah.
ingoma yakhe.
And apparently there's also problems with like royalties and money sharing.
Yeah.
They feel like she's taking most of the stuff and
Sometimes, I don't know, in Waffles' defense, as a musician in a studio session, there's something called a split sheet. And I think sometimes maybe it's an error in management. The moment you go make a song with somebody, there's a split sheet that states, yo, my part in this song was this, therefore I'm getting this. So some guys are just there for the studio session. You get
to
lost
be
in
in
the source.
public.
You don't study your music business. And then later on, you see your Waffles is hot now. That song she made with you. But dog, you forgot the split sheet. You forgot to actually
that's
take the
true.
paper.
That
with
is
it.
true.
No, for me, I feel like if you're an upcoming talent, you understand me, you must make sacrifices.
Yeah.
You see, because for you to work with these big names, Maporisa, Focalistic, Uncle Vifos, it's not easy. And when you have that opportunity to land those big people on your song, I feel like work to the point where people really know you.
Who you are.
You understand me? It's all about using them, right? And then after you get that publicity that you want, then you start your own thing. That's when you make the money. You understand
and
me?
also people are always questioning like why does she attend like Cotton Fest, Devon July and other South African events and stuff like that because people were expecting her at this year's Cotton Fest. She was not there. People were expecting her at Devon July. She was not there. But then she did comment, I won't lie, she did comment on the reply to the comment and saying that it's just that her gigs and the events always clash the same day. So she's going to have to choose those events like Devon July. She's there too on the red carpet. No one's paying her. Those ones pay her bills and management and team. So she's going to have to sacrifice at some point, you know.
And back to what, sorry, Chomi. Back
okay,
to what Twin said. Chomi at home, if you know that you're an upcoming artist or you want to get yourself a spot in the industry, it's not going to be easy. First, to work on yourself, build yourself up before wanting to work with someone who's already built themselves up, right?
Because she built herself
She
up,
did actually.
You know?
She made a name for herself.
And also President Just That Strata, some of you guys know him as Focalistic.
Focalistic,
And then Papi Cooper. So Papi Cooper's also has been doing on her own, you know, she's good. She has even collaborations with like Essence Lip Gloss and stuff.
rich
People
as hell.
feel like President Just Strata is overclouding her public image because now they always see her supporting his events most of the time.
And he never really...
It reciprocate the
That I
same type
know.
of energy.
They're in a
That-
relationship, right?
Yeah, I think they've seen them together at most events, even like, you know, in close
Yeah,
proximity. That
yeah.
is not usual of a friendship, guy friend kind of vibe.
okay.
So like people are now asking like, is he trying to slow her down, but like not show that I'm slowing you down? But some people are saying, you know what, he actually supports her. We don't see it. People don't take videos, but he's always there. But then I see her on stage hyping him up on the background, like, you know.
How do you feel about that? What's your take on that?
I feel like as the amount of energy she's putting into supporting him, she should also do it at herself. Because now every time I scroll on TikTok, I always see him in the front and her at the back
all the time.
And it irritates my soul because she has so much potential. and credibility. Like, she is so original and she hasn't changed her, like, or like try to do anything for clout or drama, even with the Gogo Devin
Gogo
situation. Speaking of that, I feel like that didn't get talked about enough.
It did not actually.
Yeah, what's your...
What was that? Can you fill
What
us
was
in?
that?
Okay, let me
What
tell
was
you.
that
So
about?
apparently, allegedly, Focalistic and Devin Gogo were a couple.
Yeah.
They were dating. Oh, lovely, man. Wabo. And then Pabi Copper started getting on the rise. She, Vocalistic was like, hey, Kubani lo. Like, she's the shit, man. And then she moved, like, left Devin Gogo for
Pabi Copper.
Copper.
Hey,
But
man.
one thing I will do a shout out to Devin Gogo is that she didn't let that,
Slow her down.
Yeah, slow her down or like trend and be like, when you took my man, what the hell? Nah, she moved on and pursued. Even when most of his songs are always trending. You'll see her in certain events, she's dancing there, like there's no negativity or anything.
I love that.
So I feel like these ladies are very much classy about the situation.
That's true.
I just like don't like how the relationship started off.
Yeah.
And I feel like allegedly people are saying that he's thinking more with Pabi Copper because of Pabi Copper Kingwana Pitori.
Exactly.
And the music revolves around Bacardi, and she's more in tune with Bacardi compared to Devin Gogo.
Remember when
and Bacardi is getting exposure to the
Exactly.
world, and she has originality and people with connections that can make it blow up, and people that support her, like a whole support system. Not saying that Devin Gogo doesn't have it, but Bacardi is getting more exposure to
Yeah.
the world,
Facts,
like Tyler for another
Instant,
reason.
yeah.
But you remember when Devin Gogo was the ish?
Dog.
Who was the
Who
was the guy?
the President
President
Yastad?
Yastad.
Who's the shit now? Pabi Copper.
Who's the President Yastad?
Give my boy. Give my boy.
Oh, I know, guys.
Like, it makes
No,
sense.
some things are clear to see though.
No, but it makes sense. No, like I support Focalistic. Do you know why? You must
Yeah.
move with the trend that is going
Nah,
on.
it's giving. I'm sucking
Exactly.
energy out of this
I am
woman.
draining you out. Like, why?
And he's using it to his advantage. But anyway, do whatever pays the bills.
Yo, I just pray they don't let, because at the end of the day, they know. I'm speaking
What's
with Pabi.
happening.
Yeah, don't let the public, influence your
Determine.
relationship
Exactly.
too much.
That's true.
That's what I said.
But always, at the end of the day, Vocalistic is a good musician.
Very
Pabi
good.
Copper is
Shout
a
out to
great
Foca.
artist. Devin Gogo is a great DJ. Like, they all deserve the platform they are getting. So shout out to them.
But I don't know if you guys stuff. There was a song that Pabi Copper brought that trended. Pabi Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pabi
And
Joe.
then in the
Joe.
music video, Focalistic was there. He was
That's what
hyping
I'm
her up.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, he's there, but then he's
Yeah.
there to show that, okay, include me as well, you know.
So hore ba itse hore ke sa le teng.
Salete.
Ke sa le teng.
Yeah.
Wa ntlhalohanya? Yeah. But
Yeah,
guys,
what's next trending again?
We also have Mfana Touchline.
Who is that?
He's
Mfana
like an
Touchline.
upcoming Jakabona, Utla di beat.
Tuanga mabo,
So
tua.
Oh, that one that bring that to us.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So apparently Mfana Touchline was like he uses old samples and
Yeah.
sometimes he's not in a position of even using them because he doesn't ask permission or in terms of legal stuff.
yeah.
And people are asking, what's gonna happen if all those samples you've used up? Like, why are you originality, or like, are you gonna keep on going back, remixing? Like, who are you, dude?
Yeah, facts.
Like, be yourself and stop going back. But the thing is, some people are saying that it's taking them back to like 2015
Yeah.
type of vibes. It's like
Nostalgia.
Squatani
Yeah.
cultures, like
yeah.
he's exposing it to the world. You get
That's
what I'm
how I
saying?
feel.
So it's like now I'm like, yes, he's blowing up. You know, he's showing that Squatani culture is not dead, but at the same time, people are bullying him and shaming him for like using other people's
Stuff.
credibility and stuff. So it's like, do you guys want him to shine or what? Like, either way,
No, he
he's
should
blowing
shine.
up.
He should
No,
shine.
Shim, in terms of using other people's stuff,
Samples and stuff.
what does it do? Like
Like,
what is
you
it?
see your beats, ne?
Yeah.
He uses them and then adds his own samples, like here, like, you know, add a voice of a woman, someone, and then add some bars.
So you'll
but
take-
then, you know, on TikTok, there are those TikTok mashups, the way they like, here's the new version, the old version, new version, the old version type of situation. So it's like, what do you feel about the situation?
No, I feel like he should do what's gonna get him the bag.
Ne?
You understand me? Don't stop because people is telling you now you
Yeah.
are using people's stuff. No, like this thing happens all the time.
People always
Even
talk.
yeah, people is always gonna talk. Even as content creators, people use our content to be famous. You understand me?
Exactly.
So it shouldn't stop you from growing. Grow. That's what I
I
can
was
say.
told that I used someone's name to get to who I am today.
Imagine.
And that podcast was,
That's crazy. Either way, you're still here. A win is a win.
But then again, it's also like, if you think about the music this guy kind of samples, and that's music from like way back
You know
before
him
the
as well,
internet.
man.
Yeah. And it's like, yo, the music industry was different back then. The people who made those songs didn't make as much money as musicians today, right? So if you're gonna go take that person's song, there's something called clearing samples, bro, which means also kind of giving the person who made the original work what's due to them. Don't just go and take the person's work and now make a whole bag out of it without actually acknowledging the
And
actual
he's actually
creator.
going even to Botswana and stuff.
You see.
And the people that made those songs are still
Didn't
there in
even
the
do
hood.
exactly. Exactly.
But
For
you
me,
understand
that's
that,
what's
guys.
Like give credit when it's
Yeah.
due. Like, okay, you don't have to like give them the money, but say, you know what, thank you to
Shout
Mama.
out to Mang Mang.
Yeah,
Buy
and,
the sample, bro.
and also on to the next topic, Cassper Nyovest.
What's up with
Apparently,
that
Naquedah is using Cassper Nyovest to train just because of Cassper Nyovest complimented or like said something about her to Bruce, and now she's using it to like get public views. That's what the comment sections
What
were
was
saying.
said though? What was actually
Bruce,
said?
Cassper Nyovest was like to Bruce, "Ew, Musadia, how guy type of situation is," and someone responded was like, "Who's that? Are you talking about Naquedah? Are you talking about Naka? Are you talking about who? Are you talking about?"
No.
And then what bothers people is that those girls are keeping quiet about that situation. She's the only one speaking about it and making it like a big deal. And you're Cassper Nyovest like just joking. It's like, "Oh, dude, hey, where's your wife?"
Facts,
Done and move on. And people are saying she's taking it like he personally offended her on purpose.
No, Mina, I feel like people like Cassper Nyovest should be careful of what they say. True. You understand?
Because he's a big celebrity.
Yeah, I say.
But he's
'cause-
human, dog.
Ne?
No, but you must know what you're saying as a big influencer
But then
like that.
at the same time,
You
he's
see?
trying to show Bob Bruce, the upcoming people, that you know what, I'm not holding stuff. Like, I'm
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Congrats on this.
I see you.
So he's
but,
gotta speak up at some point. Like how he complimented Mfala Touchline.
Yeah.
Remember in that live thingy?
I think I like that about him. Though.
Ne? One thing about him, he doesn't hold back artists saying, "Mama's gonna replace me." He knows when it's time to shine. Like, you remember the Yobo Baba? He felt like I can
Exactly.
put some input and he did it.
When am I called with everything that's trending right now in Sauda? What's the one thing that's actually like caught your attention? What's the one main thing that's trending right now?
Well, for me, the thing I heard now actually, and I don't know, I think it's been going on for a while, but I actually recently heard it. That whole scam thing, and I think I was about to ask you about it off camera.
The
Please,
Hygiene and AC.
No, what's that human
Russia
trafficking
scam.
scam? The human trafficking scam.
Oh,
with Osimo.
Alapuga.
Yeah.
Will you do
Can
the
somebody
honors
please
of
just-
explaining it?
I mean, I don't know about it. Like,
Okay.
I know what's going on, but like,
So allegedly, there's
Yeah.
this campaign going around on specifically recruiting influencers or public figures through a certain person in South Africa, and that person using a certain person to reach them. The company themselves doesn't go forward. They use certain people, and it's a thing of they use these influencers because of they already have a specific age audience that's gonna be like, you know what, they have gained their trust and stuff. Only to find out that a few weeks after promoting it, there's backlash saying that you guys are part of the trafficking system. Why are you only recruiting girls specifically from age 8
18
to
to 22?
18? And apparently, allegedly, they Sign, Sia, and Sima saw the red flags because they did ask in their videos like, why only girls? Why this age? And you guys are doing building equipment for war. Isn't that the space field for male domination? Why specifically girls?
8-year-old
And
girl.
their answers were like, no, because of women are easier to train. And they're like, why didn't you take that as a red flag? No, from age 2 to to 22, because of when you learn language at a younger age, it's much easier to learn. They're like, don't you think also guys would learn that? That's the whole purpose of military and people going to war back in the days. Women would stay home and men would go and fight. So now you want the women to go and work in those
8-year-old
thingies.
girls.
And other people are speculating it's because of they're recruiting mostly women in South Africa because of they are the future bearers of the future generation. So when they're building those equipments, inhaling those toxic incense, it messes up their genetics. Obviously, we the people that are in the age range of 18 to 22, you are the most fertile you can be. So when you're done working there, when you like after 3 years, you're gonna be like 25, ready to go home, settle down, and then next your
You
child.
can't give birth, okay? You know.
Yeah, no, that's
And then
crazy.
it reduces the birth rates. And some people are saying they're trying to like
Decrease the population.
of black people
Black people,
specifically.
yeah. specifically.
Okay, I feel
And
like
some people are not taking accountability because they went on the McG, obviously stood
Yeah,
up for
yeah, I
them
saw
and
that.
specifically went and told Sia, you're the one that recruited people. Sia's like, no, I went to King Omar. King Omar is keeping quiet. And Zile, ne?
Zile.
Louise, yeah.
Yeah, Zile is like, you know, at one people, the comment section did say they like that Zile is taking accountability.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's saying, you know what, if there's any way I can help, I will help. And they don't like that Sima is busy saying, I lost my followers, I lost my cloud, I lost my
2.0.
reputation. What happened to my followers? And people are saying that Cyan is making a joke out of the situation. She's calling herself Noma Rashia. And there's a girl that came out saying that Noma Rashia, Noma Sweba. That's what she said. Allegedly, not me. Yo.
But me now, what I want to say on this whole situation, with what all's going on, influencers, be careful before you promote
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
You understand
that's
me?
true.
Be
Man, not
careful.
all
Make sure
money
you
is
do
good
your
money.
research.
Make sure you
and
do your
stuff.
background research.
And also,
like, extensive research.
This Alabuga thingy, we talk about it in the first episode. You understand me? Guys, make sure you go back. If you really want to get more details about the Alabuga program,
Yeah.
we spoke about it perfectly well there. You can
Because I feel like
mostly-
this is just the summary.
Yeah, this is just a
yeah,
summary. Just go and check it up, and then you understand what's actually going on
Yeah.
about the whole industry.
Okay, next topic, Minentla, guys. Apparently, she's not getting that clout and fame
Who
she
is that?
always wanted. She was this girl, Minentlene. I'm not Zulu, so please correct me if I
Minentle.
mispronounce her name wrong. She was this girl that would be like every after school, my man gets me Debonairs or KFC or pizza and stuff like that. And she trained because of those pizzas and stuff she would getting. It was from a pastor who had a wife and kids and the
Oh, my
community. No,
Hey,
you remember?
man.
Yeah, you know about it, right?
No, Chomi, I don't know about this.
The pastor is cheating.
The pastor is cheating. The
On a
community
school
knew
kid.
on a school kid.
Hey,
community
man.
knew.
Which one is this one now?
She did matric. She matriculated last year, but she was still in school and she did that. Only for people to like comment and like even adults were on TikTok saying no, this is wrong, this is wrong. And she's like, no, young Khalela, you know you're not like me. And then on her birthday, the pastor got her an iPhone.
Hey.
So people are saying, did the church money go
I
and
said
fund her lifestyle and stuff? And then to top onto that, people were telling her, you're going to get pregnant and stuff. And she actually got pregnant.
That's okay.
And then she went, and all her friends, her social media friends, no longer posted with her. Even her baby shower, there were like 7 to 8 people that attended. And everyone was in their own corner there. And what's part? Yeah, she gave birth, obviously. And now she's trying to like come up and rebrand.
Build back
People
and
now, the
stuff.
comments are like, yo, Umamas.
You.
Was it, you know, the church? I don't know how to say it
Yeah.
in Zulu. Yeah, and then they're still calling her pastor's wife.
Kati, what's wrong with that pastor? Isn't the preaching?
He was supposed to be on the down low, but obviously, you know, when you like break into your friends, like, Chomi, how do you get that? Oh, my man. Who's your man? Hey, the pastor, mama, don't tell anyone.
yeah.
And then you think about your friend food. And what do they do? They snitch.
They snitch. Oh.
So Pila, this pastor now is using the church funds now. Whenever we pay our
Basically.
friends,
Yeah.
now he come and
That's why I
buy
feel like some
the banners
churches are
pizza.
scams, yo.
There's
A
a
lot
lot
of
going on
churches
in
are
SA,
scam.
guys. Like, honestly.
No, SA is a
Kuningi.
movie on its own.
Kuningi. Right?
Yeah.
These pastors love to trend. Nah? Like,
That is true.
These pastors are always up to no good.
If it's not doom, it's snakes
Yeah,
eating.
yeah,
If it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
snakes eating, it's butchering school kids. If it's not that, it's robbing the church. It's
Yeah.
closing the doors until everyone takes out coins.
Oh.
No,
All right,
that's
guys.
crazy.
Before everyone gives off their last statement, right? I have a relatable segment that I want to share with you guys and the Chomis at home, right? In order for you, like, okay, no, not in order for you. Something else that holds you back from leaving someone or a relationship, right?
Yeah.
But we've been through so much together. Do you believe those words are manipulative words, manipulate you into staying into the relationship, or is it just them using words?
But do they end up changing? That's what I want.
That's my child. Like,
Yeah. To the end
No,
of
those
it.
are words to keep you in the relationship.
because
Yeah.
you can do it again and again and then still use the same words, but we've been through so much together. you
Yeah,
know,
we've
we've been through so much together.
Yeah.
But
you know?
sometimes those words matter, sometimes they don't.
They don't. That is
Yeah,
true.
I feel like people use it most often just to manipulate the other person from not going. And especially girls always use this thing that if you leave me, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, that needs
they
to
do
stop,
those
honestly,
needs
guys.
to stop. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Stop
I'm
with
not
that.
Suicide
your.
is a real thing.
Yeah,
And here's the thing, they actually
no
live in.
girl went ahead
Yeah.
with it. Eh?
Yeah?
She went to hospital.
With you?
Don't. Hey, she might watch this, but like,
Yeah.
No, not with me. With my brother.
Oh, okay.
No, that's crazy.
Really toxic.
That's blackmailing, bro.
crazy.
You can't blackmail someone to stay with you.
Because
man.
that person is going
That's
to
the
live with
worst
that
part.
guilt forever.
Yeah, it's like even your family, bro. Like you're hurting a lot of people over a guy.
That is true. So guys, honestly, like if he's gonna say okay, if she's gonna say, but we've been through together, ask them, when are you changing? You want me to stay, but when are you changing? All right, guys. So before we close it off, any last statements?
Yeah, my last statement is gonna be quite simple. It's all about putting yourself 1st. You understand me?
Yeah.
Your mental health, your well-being. Put yourself first in everything, man. You know, of course, relationship is about 2-person thing, but there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
You understand me? You can't do everything. You see, so give the person chance to change, and when you realize that no, this person is not changing, walk away.
That is true.
Yeah.
And you, Chomi?
For me, Chamane, I feel like it's very important that if you've tried everything, like you've set boundaries, sought out help, and there's no improvement, and you feel trapped, it's okay to leave. It's okay to choose yourself. It's not a crime. At the end of the day, when you go back to sleep, you are sleeping alone.
Exactly.
You're gonna wake up alone, so choose yourself.
Yeah.
I
Mr.
feel like
Mike.
have unbreakable standards. Standards you would not. I don't know what's the word. Standards you would not change for anybody. No matter how much I feel about you, if you're doing something that kind of goes against the standards I've set, I'd rather be alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as you're not willing to acknowledge that this is a standard I've set in this area of my life, and I expect you to respect it, then I'm out. You know what I mean? So, and work on yourself, bro. Like
Yeah, that's true.
work on you. Hit the gym. Eat good.
That's true.
Smell
That is-
good.
Yeah, I'm high on hitting the gym. I'm so
Exactly.
sorry, but that's how I am. You know. From me, the last statement is: love shouldn't cost you your peace, right? Your identity or your joy. If he does not make you happy, or if she does not make you happy, leave. Leave before it actually gets tough to the point whereas he has something to hold on to you. Yeah, but for example, like trapping Omdan. Now you can't even walk away. Yeah, but so please, guys, just make sure that you know your worth. You see this girl here? I love her very much because know your worth. Anyways, guys, this is it. I'm so sorry. This is it for our episode today. Please make sure you come back, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. Chimizam is gonna heal. Chimizam is like Chimizam is a clean ears as well party. Indoors of us in a ping water. This is your one and only Ichimini in the building. Signing out.